Israel to legalize, regulate recreational cannabis market within 9 months.
Here's a summary of the article.
After 4 months in which the Inter-Ministerial Committee for the Regulation of Israel's cannabis market had been convening every week, it published its conclusions on Thursday and handed them over to the Justice Ministry. Index of 647,856 equals -1. The committee said there is an essential need for detailed and thorough legislation concerning all possible aspects of the regulation, a lesson from the Colorado model, which had much less data to go on when the Rocky Mountain state chose to legalize cannabis in 2012. A significant and early budget will be dedicated for data tracking, enforcement, mental health treatment and addiction rehabilitation, in order to prepare the public for the move. Lastly, there is a need for better prevention and treatment methods, seeing as criminalization has not lowered the amount of users, despite being Israeli law since the country's founding in 1948. Grotto also mentioned the need to separate the medical and recreational cannabis markets, saying they are still at the start of the journey on that aspect. We can't close our eyes to what is happening. Israel is a relative leader in cannabis consumption, and the market needs to be regulated, Sheva said. Likudmk Sharon Haskell, who wrote the decriminalization bill, thanked Nissenkorn and the committee for their work, while also criticizing fellow Likud member and current UN ambassador Gilad Erdan for his previous attempts at decriminalizing cannabis. Grotto said that there is no plan for changes in the reform to the medical cannabis market, though he added they will need to think of ways to differentiate between the amount of regulations placed on cannabis for recreational use and cannabis for medicinal use. Grotto added, the fact that Israel has already established regulations for the medicinal market, provides an infrastructure through which recreational cannabis can more easily be regulated.
This post received a score of 48,000, with an upvote ratio of 91%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Gonna be a lot more Israelis hearing from the burning bush.
Yo, this bush loud AF.
#ITISI, the bush.
I am back BH.
George no. Come on Joe. United States citizen.
Man, come on.
We need it.
Weed it.
Grind it.
Rewind it. Bop it.
Drop it. Shit. Pass it.
Smoke it.
Tel Aviv I'm high AFRN.
You, Aviv. This guy is high AFRN. 12 years and they never returned. Sad times. Can someone write a backstory for you, Aviv?
The man, the myth, the legend.
Aviv, my long-last brother fought the war, but he found the kush alas he defected.
Come on Australia.
Fucking New Zealand just rejected it via a referendum, 50.7% to 48.4%.
Hobbits are scared of ants.
They remembered what the Ents did the last time they burned a bunch of trees.
Meanwhile NZ just failed to pass the vote to legalize it.
Yeah, honestly, WTF are we doing?
Up until this point it was nothing but net lately. It's probably demonized like in Sweden. Beautiful hiking trails in both countries, yet smoking a joint is illegal. Seems like such a waste.
All it takes is injecting marijuana once and you could fatally overdose and die and turn your family into homosexuals.
The joke's on them. I was already chemtrailed and now I'm a transsexual socialist frog.
Man, sometimes I hate where I live. Why is Germany such a pussy about this topic?
Maybe the beer industry is lobbying hard? Does lobbying even exist in Germany?
Probably yes and big yes. Especially car lobby.
The car lobbying doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
I'm sorry but what? Okay US, our hat, our pants and now our religious center have legalized the plant. Let's go federal legalization here too.
When states like South Dakota are legalizing recreational on a approximately 8% margin, and even Mississippi is legalizing medical use on a 36% margin, it seems pretty clear that this is no longer a partisan issue. It's rather obvious that some other states are almost certainly going to legalize with the election results. I'd be shocked if NY, CT, and RE don't wind up legalizing in the near future. I think a change in federal status is a matter of time at this point.
Mexican here. Failed twice so far. Hopefully this January is the charm. They wanted state-run stores in the past which I do not want. Hopefully we get a free market here. Arizona, Colorado, and dealers get all that money right now.
State-run stores means state employees with state benefits and the profits would lower taxes. State-run stores are not a bad thing.
Yeah, I'm fine with the state controlling things at the point of sale. As long as growers are independent, it's pretty much a non-issue. I'm sure there is a scheme there that could work. Just don't do what Illinois did. Massive clusterfuck. $85 for an eighth of aggressively mediocre bud.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.